Let's check your understanding. Select the correct option. In this module, you learned to describe the various kinds of leaves available to government servants. List the general conditions applicable to the leaves available to the government servants. Upon completion of this module, you will be able to describe clauses associated with the following leaves: earned leaves, half-pay leave, commuted leave, leave not due, and extraordinary leaves. Earned leave is credited at the rate of 15 days every 6 months in advance on 1st January and 1st July. In case an employee joins in the middle of the 6 months, then 2.5 leaves per completed calendar month are credited to his account. 1/10 of the extraordinary leaves, EOL, and the period treated as dies non during last 6 months will be debited from the EL created. Let us try to understand how leaves are credited and debited. If an employee's leave balance at the end of the year is 250 and he or she availed 20 days EOL during last 6 months, in that case, 1/10 of this EOL, that is, 2 days earned leaves, will be deducted from 15 leaves credited on the 1st of January. Hence, only 13 earned leaves will be credited on 1st January. Therefore, the total earned leaves will be 263 in his account on 1st January. Please note that one can avail only 180 days of earned leave at a stretch. Commuted leaves grant half-pay leaves, HPL, is credited at the rate of 10 days every 6 months in advance on 1st January and 1st July. If an employee joins, resigns, retires, or dies in between, the credit will be 5/3 days per month. Please note that 1/18th of period of dies non during the previous 6 months will be deducted from the new credit. Also, twice the amount of commuted leave taken will be deducted from the HPL account. LND taken will also be deducted from the HPL account earned subsequently. An important point here is that one can avail HPL with or without medical certificate. Commuted leaves granted cannot be more than half of HPL at credit. Double the amount of commuted leave availed is deducted from the HPL account. It is generally granted with a medical certificate. In special cases like maternity leave and higher studies in public interest, commuted leaves of 60 days and 90 days may be granted respectively. If one quits service while on commuted leave, the commuted leave is converted into HPL and the excess amount paid will be covered. This recovery will not be affected in case one leaves service due to ill health or dies. Leave not due, or LND, is granted against HPL that an employee will earn subsequently, and it is a leave which is not due yet. It is granted to permanent employees with no HPL at credit. Also, it is granted to temporary employees with a minimum of 1 year's service if they are suffering from TB, leprosy, cancer, or mental illness. It is granted on medical certificate. It may be granted without a medical certificate in continuation of maternity leave, childcare leave, and child adoption leave. It is limited to HPL the employee is likely to earn and cannot exceed 360 days during the entire service. In case the employee leaves service while on L&D, the L&D will be cancelled. Resignation or retirement will be effective from the date of commencement of leave and the salary paid will be recovered. Salary is not recovered when retirement is due to ill health, retired prematurely, or in the event of death. Extraordinary leave, or EOL, is generally granted when no other leave is admissible. It can be granted with or without medical certificate. Any amount of EOL may be granted subject to maximum of 5 years leave at a stretch to a permanent employee. Let's further explore EOL. Information on duration and exceptions are displayed under the two buttons on your screen. Click each button to know more and uncover the information. Let's check your understanding. Select the correct answer. Let's check your understanding. Select the correct option. In this module, you learned to describe the earned leaves and the clauses associated with them. Describe the half-pay leave and the clauses associated with it. Describe the commuted leave and the clauses associated with it. Describe the leave not due and the clauses associated with it. Describe the extraordinary leaves and the clauses associated with it.